So, like I said, my name is Ashley. I am middle-aged woman who recently, when I say recently, within the last year, left a pretty good career in the power sports industry, specifically Harley Davidson. Yay, Harley. And what did I do with Harley Davidson? I was a marketing director and event planner for many years for a pretty awesome power group, dealer group in Illinois, and then also a large one on the East Coast that I'm not gonna name them, either one of them, frankly, just for privacy purposes. And it was a great experience, but I about killed myself doing it. So, long story short, I don't want to ramble on too long, but I found the need to do self-care. And that was not a word in my vocabulary when even a year ago. Just, it wasn't. And I had a lot of health problems because I wasn't taking care of myself. And so bad so that it landed me in the hospital and I almost died because I was eating poorly, I wasn't getting enough sleep, I wasn't getting enough exercise, I wasn't taking zero time for myself, and putting everybody else and everyone's needs before mine. And I've been that way most of my life. And I'm not trying to say that like I'm an awesome person or that I think, it sounds pretentious, to be very honest. Me saying it out loud, it makes me feel like I sound pretentious. And that's not what I'm trying to get across. What I'm trying to get across is that I know that there are other people like me and who are people pleasers and put up this facade or this image of what we think other people want us to look like or want how they expect us to behave, or they think that you put on a smile and you project happiness and excitement because that's what's expected of you. And it doesn't matter if you're feeling terrible on the inside about how you look, how you feel mentally, physically, emotionally. You put on a persona. You're acting basically for whomever. And I did that for years. And I got so good at it, I was fooling myself. I was convincing myself that I was okay and everything was fine and don't worry about it, I'm good, I got it, right? Sound familiar? Well, that kind of attitude literally almost killed me. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. It took me 3 times to wake up. The first time I landed in the hospital and I was severely dehydrated. I ended up being malnourished, even though I was eating crap food, but I lost so much, everything, not to get graphic, but it was gross, and I was shitting uncontrollably, and so bad that it shredded my intestines, and I literally would eat Jell-O and it would come right back out. That's all right. I went there, but I need to get the point across to you that it was serious, and it was all because I wasn't listening to my body, listening to that little voice, and taking care of myself. I wasn't listening to my husband. I wasn't listening to my friends and family. I was like, nope, I'm impervious. I got this. I don't need help. And it almost killed me. Fast forward, I kind of started doing better after I got out of the hospital and I was recovering and had to change my diet and wasn't working so hard. I even left the best job I ever had and the best employers I ever had with the mindset of slowing down, taking better care of yourself, and work part-time, not full-time, times 2. Moved halfway across the country to try to do better, and I fell right back into the same trap. Then it was like my mental and emotional health took a major dive, and I moved again. But this time, we moved closer to my family, and that was amazing. After years and years and years of being away from my sister and my nieces and my niece and my nephews and my mom and friends that I grew up with, it was so good for my soul to go back to the West, Wyoming, Colorado area, and spend that time with my sister and her family and my mom. And of course, my husband was there, and our kids came out and visited with us, and it was wonderful. But then COVID hit, and because I wasn't taking care of myself, and because I was working those hours, I got sick again, really early on. Before it was like I got COVID, and it was in quarantine with my husband 10 days before they shut down the state of Colorado. But guess what? Instead of staying home after we were out of quarantine because the state was shut down, on day 15, I was back in the office because it was an essential job, and my work needed me, and I wasn't going to let them down, and I was going to do it, and I did it. And I did it for 4 months, nonstop, working 60, 70 hours a week, again, not sleeping, again, eating poorly, again. I mean, it's like you don't learn. And it was like the second warning of my body saying, wake up, you can't do this, that I was impervious. I got it, I'll do better, I'll take it easy, I won't work as hard, I'll get better sleep, I'll eat better. Nope. Because I couldn't let people down. Because I was impervious. Because I was strong enough. I had the mental stamina. I had the physical stamina. Even though I'd just been proven twice in 2 years that I didn't. But it didn't register for me. They need me more than I need me, which is so stupid. I was a people pleaser. I wanted to please everyone but one person, me. I didn't care about me. My needs didn't matter. I would go years. I haven't had a haircut since April of this year, and it's December. And that's pretty good for me, because usually I'll go over a year and a half without a haircut. I'll just take it and, trim the ends. Who does that, right? Third time. I started having anxiety attacks and panic attacks. And thankfully I lived in a state where cannabis was legal. And that helped a lot. But it wasn't something that I could do while working or while driving. And, so I went to the doctor again. And shocker of all shocks, I had high blood pressure. I had high cholesterol. I was obese. I still am. But I'm getting better on that. And I wasn't eating properly, and I had deficiencies in certain minerals that can affect your brain and your heart and your liver and your kidneys. And I got it. I finally realized when the doctor says, Ashley, if you don't make changes, you could be dead in a year. And my husband's sitting in there, and I'll never forget. It was me in the corner with my husband and my... That's perfect timing. my dogs. You'll meet them sometime too. So I'm sitting in the office with my husband and my doctor and me, almost knee to knee. They're telling me I have to make changes. And my husband says, Ashley, this is the third time. You don't get to make choices or decisions anymore, because I was clearly making bad decisions for myself, and not taking my health and my needs seriously. Kind of an intervention, I guess you could say. Kind of. But I woke up and I listened, and I knew changes had to be made. So, what did we do? We moved to Costa Rica. And it was the best decision we ever made. Greatest gift my husband has ever given me. The ability to leave my career, basically retire at 49, and just focus on me, focus on my health, my physical health. I had to lose weight. That was first and foremost. You have to lose weight to not be in that obese category. I've always been a curvy person. I've always been curvy and a bigger girl, big boned, we used to call it. But I'm a big girl, too big to be healthy. I don't mind having curves. Curves are good, but it's not healthy. I need to be healthy. That was number one. Number two, my mental health. I had to take time and focus on my mental health, my ability to mentally be okay with who I am and to like me. I never gave myself a chance to stop and look at who I really was, because I was always putting up these masks and these perceptions of what I thought I was the kind of person I thought I was supposed to be. And then emotionally and spiritually, well, emotionally, I'm afraid. I am afraid of peeling that onion and finding something I don't like or don't recognize. And that scares the shit out of me. I have never, for as long as I can remember, taken the time to really look inside and figure out who Ashley is. And what does Ashley like? What makes Ashley happy? Because it's always been, what can Ashley do to make person A, B, or C happy? And that's scary. That's such a foreign thing to me. It's so scary to me to do. And if I get to the bottom of it, that's why I am doing this. That's why I'm making this video. That's why I created the Ash Tree Home website and blog, because I need to be held accountable. I can't tell you how many times I've done Weight Watchers or the keto diet or the Whole30 diet or the Atkins diet, and I'll lose like 20 pounds, and then I'll just be like, hey, I lost 20 pounds, I can do a cheat day, and the cheat day turns into a cheat week or a cheat month, and then I'm back into the bad habit again. So that didn't work. So I'm doing this because I need to be held accountable. I need your help. I'm raising my hand and I'm saying I need help. So by documenting my journey, my self-care journey, you're gonna need to keep me accountable. I need your help. I need you to, if you don't see a video, say, hey, Ashley, get off your ass, make a video, tell me what's going on. Same thing with the blogs. You know, I need to, if I put out there I'm going to be doing this, then that keeps me accountable, and I need to be held accountable. My focus is my self-care, mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual. I'm glad to say I have a good spiritual foundation, but I need to expand on that. I need to open myself up and really bring in good things that are good for my mind, my body, and my soul. My triad, right? Your mind, your body, and your soul together is what's going to make us whole. Make me whole. It's going to take some work. I'm going to cry. So you'll see the ugly cry face. And I'm sure some things will be quite comical because, you know, this body doing some of those yoga poses is comical. But I'm going to take you on this journey with me and be transparent and document it so that in a year or 2 years from now, I can look back and go, wow, who is that person? Who was she? And why did it take half her life to figure this out? And the flip side of that, when you put stuff out there, karma, put goodness out there, hopefully it comes back. So by documenting this, if someone else who's like me sees that and can get some good out of it, that would be cool. That would be really neat. So, if by helping me is going to help someone else, that would just be amazing. But my first priority is going to be me, and you're going to keep me accountable. So, if you want to keep me on my toes, and if you think that this might be something worth watching, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's do this together. Please, let's do this together, because I know I can't do it alone. I've done it alone and it doesn't work. So I need your help. There, I raise my hand. I need help. So please, if you are interested in watching this journey, subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification button. Same with in the description I'll put with my website with the blog, and you know where you can check things out on social media like Facebook and Instagram and all that. I'll put that all in the description. So that's me, Ashley, and my rambling of nervousness, starting this self-care journey. Thanks for watching. Bye. See you next time.